Hi, it's Sandra with Summa Cum Flawed, where failure is a springboard for success, not a highway to hell. So today is going to be a real, raw, and unedited video. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I did say that I was probably going to record a video today. I wasn't sure. I ended up deciding to record a video because, dang it, this makeup looks fly, and I wanted a reason to wear it a little longer before I took it off and went to bed. So I've just been reflecting, it's November 2019. The end of the year is upon us, and we are going to enter into a new year and a new decade very soon. And over the past few weeks and months now, I've been thinking about the idea of time and wasting time. I don't know how many of you remember the hashtag waste his time or hashtag waste her time. So I guess this is a play on that idea, hashtag waste her time 2019, all the ways in which I wasted time this year. Maybe not all the ways, it's not like an exhaustive list, but these are just things that I've noticed within myself, and I consider them to be failures because time wasted to me is a failure. So in no order of importance, I'm going to talk about 7 ways I've wasted time in 2019. Number 1, hoping to find my future husband at an event. Maybe I'm the only woman in the world that feels this way, but as a single woman, sometimes you get ready, you put on your makeup and your clothes, and you think to yourself, Lord, I look so fly. I'm gonna find my future husband tonight, won't I? I hope so. And you would think after the 50th, maybe 100th event, you would stop being so delusional. But no, every time you get ready, hoping a little something will happen. And that's what happened again tonight. I got ready, I said, God, I look so fine and fly. Surely my Boaz will shine his eyes and see me. I went to the event though. I didn't see anybody. I don't know that anybody saw me. Waste of time. In fact, let me just look nice because I enjoy looking nice. Forget wanting to find my future husband at an event. Seriously, I'm at the place now where I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna look good because that's the standard I set for myself, and not because I'm waiting for someone to notice me. I think that's such a reactive way to live. And it's been an incredible waste of time because I go to these events time after time again, looking fly, looking fancy, looking lovely, and I go home the same way I came. Yeah, I meet some cool people, but they're pretty much usually all women, all of them who are amazing. No guys. And it's just amazing to me. Anyway, let me not rant too much on that. So yeah, that's one way that I wasted my time this year. 2 is FOMO, fear of missing out. I think FOMO is pretty prevalent, not just in this generation, but across generations. I don't know. We're social beings. We like to hang out with people and we like to feel connected. But I will say FOMO is an incredibly intense phenomenon here at Harvard. Especially given the school that I'm at, the School of Education. Like all of the master's programs here are 1 year, and people create this, it just creates a very intense pressure cooking like atmosphere where people feel the need to spend so much time together, do all the things from A to Z, all the things. And it's like, if you're not doing what your neighbor is doing, if you're not spending as much time with others as other people are doing, it can leave you to feel like, oh, like maybe something's wrong. Maybe I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. It can cause you to doubt yourself. And I think that's a waste of time. I just feel like you can't do everything. You don't have unlimited social energy to spend as much time with people as you want to. It's not possible. So FOMO is dumb. And I think the older that I get, the more dumb FOMO is to me. It's like, it just feels so reactive, and I think that's a theme. That's a theme for this video, like reactivity versus proactivity and being intentional. I think FOMO is just this thing where you just feel pressure to do things that you don't need to do. And I found that I've wasted a lot of time being fearful or insecure of not, doing certain things or spending as much time with people as I think that I should. And I'm ready to get rid of that and spend time in the way that I want to, because it aligns with my vision and purpose, which is something else I'm going to talk about in a few minutes. 3, waiting for other people to validate me. Huge waste of time. I've come to understand now that there are some people that just will not affirm you, point blank, period. Why? I don't know. I wish I knew. But they will look you dead in the face in all of your glory, all of your beauty, and they won't say a single word. And I found, for me, words of affirmation is one of my love languages. And I found myself in those situations, and I'm just like, dang, like, affirm me. Affirm me. Tell me I'm beautiful. Tell me I is kind, I is smart, and I is important. Tell me. But it's a waste of time, because there's some people that you're never going to get that from. So you need to get it from yourself and get it from the Lord, because you're not going to get it from everyone. So unfortunately, that's one way that I wasted my time, and it's a source of great failure for me, I think, moving forward. Not to quote Beyonce, because I'm not part of the Beehive. I'm not part of them, but there's this one song by her, Me, Myself, and I. I'm not saying I agree 100% with the message, but it's what rings true to me in that song is the importance of just like really being content in yourself, because that's foundational. And I mean, she says it in the song as like, me, myself, and I, that's all I got in the end. It's like, well, technically, no, that's not all you have in the end, but that's where you have to start. Like, you have to be really confident in yourself and validate yourself, and don't expect others to validate you. And I know that sounds so elementary, but the truth is, I don't feel bad, because there are people that are in their 40s and 50s still learning this lesson. Having that said, this has been a great time waster for me, waiting for other people to validate me, and it's a temptation for me too. 4, dating apps. Lord, I may have to do a whole blog post on this. So given that I am a Nigerian woman and I am 27 years of age, there's a little bit of pressure on me, whether that's internal pressure or external pressure, to find my spouse or have my spouse find me, so that I too can experience marital bliss. And it's just like, what does it look like to toss the pressure in the trash can? Because dating apps can be such a waste of time. I'm not dogging anybody or judging anybody that uses them. That's great. But I know for me, in my experience, I really find it all to be very foolish and frustrating. By the time you download all these apps and then you try to talk to this person or that person or match with this person, it's so easy to waste hours. And it's like, that's hours that I could have spent reading a book, reading my Bible, journaling, exercising, reflecting, meditating, talking to a friend. And I'm over here trying to have a conversation with like this guy or that guy. I was gonna say some Nigerian names, let me stop. But I just feel like I wasted time with dating apps this year. And I'll be honest with you, it was just one like specific month. I think I spent like the first 2 weeks in October on dating apps. And I remember like just having one day, and there's like a backstory to this, but I had one day where I was like, you know what, God, I think I'm done. In fact, I know I'm finished. I'm not doing this anymore. And I deleted all the apps. But just the fact that I wasted the first 2 weeks of October on those apps is just like, it's just very sad to me. It's very sad. It's just like, Lord, why did I do that? Another way that I wasted my time this year, fear. Good God Almighty. That's another video in and of itself. But I found that I spent so much time this year being afraid and allowing that fear to waste my time, prevent me from making certain moves, doing certain things. I've allowed fear to paralyze me, allowed fear to, cause me to ruminate on worst case scenarios, to catastrophize. And instead of moving forward in certain projects and in certain things related to my purpose, I've allowed this fear to just like toss me to the wayside and render me like inert, and I'm really tired of that. So fear is a huge time waster. And another huge time waster is distractions. I feel like 2019 was one of my most distracted years ever, which is crazy, right? I came here to Harvard, praise the Lord, I got in, I'm here, and I'm just so divided in attention and in focus. And it's like, God, what the heck? Like, there's this opportunity and that opportunity and this person to talk to and that person to talk to, and and I can, go on this trip and that trip and take that class, and by the way. And it's just like my head is spinning. I can't think clearly. I'm confused. And by the time my attention has been divided 4, 8, 12 places, I haven't accomplished anything. I haven't moved forward in anything. So I'd say distractions is definitely one way that I've wasted my time in 2019. And I think distractions come from not staying connected to my vision and purpose, which is another way that I've wasted my time this year. I realize that vision and purpose are these lofty words that we throw around, and sometimes they lose meaning. But like for me, I think my vision and purpose are central to who I am, and everything that I do needs to align with that. And by being disconnected from my vision and my purpose, I've allowed any and everything, right? Like it's hard because I understand the importance of being flexible, right? Because if you're not flexible, there are opportunities that you can miss. And yet, this is a very weird connection, right? But I'm thinking about the cell membrane. I was a biology teacher, guys, so bear with me. The cell membrane is a semi-permeable membrane, right? Where it lets certain things in and other things out. It doesn't let everything in, right? And it doesn't let everything out. There's a level of flexibility in the cell membrane, and I think that's kind of how it is in terms of like vision and purpose, right? Like you have a solid connection to your purpose, and yet it's sort of like flexible in the sense that you're open to how you can arrive at your vision and purpose in different ways, but you don't stray too far from that, right? And you don't accept every single opportunity. You don't accept every single relationship that comes your way. Like you don't connect with everybody. You don't go to everything, right? You're like flexible yet selectively flexible, I guess. And I feel like that's not something that I've done a very good job at. That's something that I've actually failed at this year. And as such, I've become very like distracted and not as effective. And I've wasted a lot of time. And so, this was just me being honest about my failures this year. I mean, more videos to come, I guess. But, coming back from such a wonderful event and feeling just like the pangs of disappointment, it just reminded me of just, how I can do better and how I can shift my mindset to stop, being so reactive, to stop being so cavalier about my time, and to be more intentional, right? And so this is something I'm journeying through, something that I'm trying to figure out, something that I want to walk through. And yeah, so this is my longest video yet. I don't even know if I made any sense, y'all. I don't know if anybody's gonna watch this video. I don't know. But it is raw, real, and unedited, and it is me sharing my failures, which I promise to do. So if you have any time wasters you would like to share, please feel to comment, like, subscribe to this channel. Also, this is sad that I'm saying it now. Hey, summa cum fly, failure in the house. So my friend Anna is having a conference, and that's going to take place in February 2019. I think I mentioned it before. The organization is called Sadie Collective, and an update is that they are giving out scholarships. Next time I'm going to remember to announce this at the beginning of the video. They're giving out scholarships. It's guaranteed funding. So if you know a Black woman who is interested in economics, then send her to the Sadie Collective website, to the Eventbrite page for the conference or whatever the page is, and let her know that there is scholarship funding available. In any case, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share your own time wasters for the year of 2019. And I'll see you next time. Bye.